let's turn to our second session, knowledge sharing and best practices. Now, we would love to invite Ms. Madeleine Ndegeya Kazindu from Umubyeyi Elevate Limited. Please share with us the topic UA's community activities impact. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. We can hear you now and we can also see the screen. Thank you so much.
Okay. Wait a bit. Okay. Sorry. Okay, thank you so much. My name is Madeleine Kazindu. I'm a medical doctor based in Rwanda, and I'm also part of health tech company called Umubyeyi Elevate. And I'm going to present on behalf of Umubyeyi Elevate, and we're going to take you through our community activities and the impact that they have made. Okay, so where does Umubyeyi Elevate originate? So actually, Umubyeyi is a Kinyarwanda noun which translates to parent, but it's mostly used for mothers. And yeah, when someone says Umubyeyi, you automatically relate to a mother, even though it's a word for both parents. And Umubyeyi Elevate was founded by a colleague of mine at the time who was called Umunyana Marie Chantal. She was a medical student and a mother, and she was struggling to get information on pregnancy and motherhood. And she was in the field, so she had a little information. So she imagined what it would be for other mothers who do not have even that little information. So that's where the idea came from. So she started it to give information about motherhood and child well-being to mothers. So that's the reason why she used Umubyeyi as the name of the company. Sorry, my screen is so slow.
Yeah. Please feel free to share with us if you need any further support. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Let me use this mode. I think it's better.
Yeah.
Oh. So can you help with the presentation?
Yeah, sure. Please wait for 1 minute. Our team members will prepare the slide for you. Okay, please wait a little bit.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, do you see my screen?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay, so you can start your presentation and you just like notice me a little bit, so I will go to the next slide for you.
So I was on the origin slide. Okay, we can move to the next slide. Okay, so a little bit of the background. Actually, here in Africa, infant mortality rate is still high, where it stands at 41.5 per 1,000 live births. And particularly in our country, in Rwanda, it's at 30 out of 1,000 live births. And to understand the gravity of the situation in Europe, it's only 3 per 1,000 live births, and in the US it's about 5. So as you can see, it's still high in our region, in our African region, and in our country. There has been much efforts that were made to improve the infant mortality, but it's still high. So also maternal mortality rate in Africa, it's about 531 per 100,000 live births, and in Rwanda it's 248 per 100,000 live births. So Rwanda is really putting much effort in both issues in the health sector, but still the number is high compared to other regions of the world. So this tells us the necessity of what we're doing. And our vision as Umubyeyi Elevate is to actualize safe and healthy deliveries for every woman globally, and enabling them to experience the joys of motherhood without fear. And how do we do that? First of all, we recognize the necessity of maternal and child health and parenting education, and we couple it with support through a reliable source, which is us, to enable individuals to make informed decisions about their health and to help them implement positive health practices in their routines. Next. So what have we been able to do so far? So we have started education on different platforms, including Twitter and Instagram, mainly because they're mostly used by Rwandans. So on Twitter, we have been able to educate about 628 people. And on Instagram, we have been able to educate about 970 people. And they give positive feedback, and they usually reach out to us telling us how helpful we were in their journeys. And we have also managed to come up with something called the B Space. It's a space that's safe for our different target groups, not only mothers, but also both parents, the fathers and mothers. And the B Spaces bring together those beneficiaries plus the experts. For example, if we're talking about a certain complication in pregnancy, we invite mothers and husbands, although the participation is lower, and we invite doctors to come and talk to people in regards to that particular issue. And in the B spaces that we have managed to do so far, we have physically empowered about 150 people, and they really think that the spaces were helpful for them. Yeah, next slide, please. Next.
Okay. This one?
I don't think I'm seeing it.
Everyone, can you like see my screens?
Yeah, maybe, yeah, we can wait for 1 minute. So, Miss Kazindu, can you see the screen now?
No, I'm seeing our impact screen.
Oh, maybe the Wi-Fi connection. Okay.
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so our continued efforts. So we look forward to starting a virtual learning environment. So basically a website that has the learning materials in a very easy language for people to understand. Both English and Kinyarwanda and French, those are the languages mainly used here in Rwanda, but in simpler terms for non-medics to understand. And this virtual learning environment will also have the experts, including doctors and including different people in different areas, such as nutritionists. So depending on the health issues that we will tackle on the virtual learning environment. So that's one of the plans that we have. And the B spaces, in regards to the B spaces, we have been doing them in only Kigali. Kigali is the capital city of Rwanda, but we want to scale them to rural areas of Rwanda, because there is also a necessity of the information, especially that the maternal mortality is even higher in rural areas compared to the city here in Rwanda. So we want to scale them to other places of the country, and making sure that they tackle regional specific issues. And in the B spaces in the rural areas will also be done in different ways, engaging in different ways, engaging the community health workers, who are already existing and serving the population in regards to health, and using modalities that are quite traditional compared to what we're doing in the cities. And we also intend to develop a diagnostic and surveillance application, which will help us in tracking the maternal issues, especially in villages, in rural areas, these tools will be used by existing health workers, such as midwives, nurses, and community health workers, to help them diagnose issues easily, and to help them also to also help us in surveillance and understanding like what's really taking place there, and hence implementing appropriate solutions. Next. So what are the best practices so far that we have managed to work on as a company? So first of all, we have a multidisciplinary team. So as you can see, this is a health-oriented company, but our team is made of different people, including doctors, including nutritionists, including people in marketing, in tech. So this has helped us in navigating different complexities of that most startups go through. And we have also worked on our visibility. So starting from scratch and no one knows you, that's difficult. And we used social platforms like social media, of course, to make people know us and to shout and shout and shout. And also we have also engaged our friends to help us spread the word about what we're doing. And for example, if we prepared events and I knew of mothers, I told them, please come to this event and please invite your friends by word of mouth, and it worked. And we also search for different events that are specific for our areas of work, and we participated, tried to get people to know us and try to get to know other people who are working in the same field, and this has helped us get some money, which is difficult for many startups, and also people to know what we're doing and participate in what we're doing. Next. So thank you. That's all about what we're doing as Umubyeyi Elevate. Thank you for listening to us and for selecting our presentation.
Thank you so much, Ms. Kazindu, for your sharing. So we also can see that it's such a very meaningful and innovative project, right? Okay, one more time, thank you so much.